Okay, I've partially wired my or 3g3070 here, and you can see what I've done is I've taken, I've only connected one of my power wires, which I've connected the positive, and then I'll connect the negative here in a second. And I've also got my two outgoing phone wires. So I've got on T1 on the tip I've got green, and then on R1 I've got red. So you can always remember, ring or R1 is always red for R. And then over here you can see that I've run the power wires to my terminal 4, which is the negative, and then terminal 5, which is the positive on that keypad bus. And then over here what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove all of this other phone line stuff so you have a little bit more room. So loosen the terminals, disconnect that, and just pull that out so we don't have to worry about it. And then I'm also going to disconnect the filter there. What that does is that completely bypasses this little box here, the RJ31X box, completely bypasses the panel, the phone circuit in the panel, so that there aren't any interruptions with your phone line. Now over here, your terminal 23 is going to be where you put your tip, and then terminal 24 is going to be the ring. Okay. Now I'm going to, like I said, you always want to power it up, battery power first. So you're going to see a red light there. That red light will blink for a little bit, and then the yellow light will start blinking with it. So a word on signal strength and when you know that this thing is registered. These two bottom green lights are for signal strength. So if you get a flashing bottom green light, then that means that your signal strength is very poor. If you get no green lights, that means there's no signal. And if you get one solid green on the bottom, that means that there's fair signal, and two solid greens means that there's really good signal. So basically, I've not registered this cell unit because we're not actually using it right now. But this is exactly what you're going to see in an installation. I've connected my battery power, and now what I'll do is go ahead and connect my regular AC power, so that we've got both power sources. Now these cell units can take anywhere from 3 minutes to 30 minutes to register, and it really depends on one, signal strength. Sometimes the network is slow, so that's it can vary greatly, and it can be really frustrating sometimes when you're at a job and you think something's wrong, but really you just wait for this thing. What will end up happening is the red light, when it finally does register, if you're close to it, you'll hear it click. Okay, and this red light will turn off and your yellow light will go solid. So if you have a solid light, solid yellow, and you see any one of these green lights on, then you're good to go and you're able to send signals. And on your monitoring station report, you'll actually be able to see that a GSM unit has been submitted or registered to that specific account. So you can check for that and know that that's working. And if you try to send signals after that and you're not getting any signals, it's more than likely a problem with your programming or your panel, more so than the actual cell unit.